It has been a while since I have done a perfume brand review with you guys, but I had this discovery set sitting on my desk for such a long time, and I really wanted to show you the perfumes because I feel like this is such a great entryway into niche perfumery. So today I will share with you what I think about the perfumes in the Carner Barcelona Discovery Set. This is the top 10 bestsellers Discovery Set. And I do have 3 full bottles and I will share them with you shortly. But let's jump into the review. So as usual about the Discovery Set, it comes in this box, which looks very nice, and it has a card in it telling you a little bit about each of the perfumes, but just an idea. There are no specific notes. For example, there is Tardes in here, and it says, a fragrance that evokes the warm Mediterranean evenings, a floral and enveloping perfume. So it's just an idea, just the vibe, not the specific notes. I wish they had just like 3 main notes listed for each of the perfumes. That would be great. You have the perfumes sitting in here. And so let's start out. We will start with this one and then go through it in no particular order. Let's start out with the first one, which is called Volcano, and they seem to have different collections. I'm not too sure what the names of the collections are, but this one has a black bottle. This one has the main accords of spicy, floral, woody, with notes of rose, patchouli, frankincense, oud, benzoin, vetiver, labdanum. So it seems to be very deep and spicy and earthy without smelling it. And this one is so funny to me because when I sprayed it, my husband was in the room with me and he was like, oh my God, what is this? This smells amazing. You have to wear it. And I was shocked because to me, this is so intense and it's not very feminine. And he typically likes very feminine leaning, rosy, floral perfumes on me. And this one is not the opposite, but it's just very intense and spicy. So to me, this is very almost animalic smelling oud mixed with an elegant rose. You get a very mature, elegant, classic rose, and then a strong earthy patchouli with vetiver, so it smells like wet and earthy. Then you have a lot of spices in there as well, which you definitely get mixed with a very mature, elegant rose, as I said, and the oud, which to me leans animalic. So on one hand, it's a lot, but on the other hand, I smelled perfumes like that were just overwhelmingly strong, and I could not see myself wearing it at all. With this one, maybe for a special occasion, I would see myself wearing it, but it's just extremely strong anyway. This is a beast mode perfume to me. It's beautifully made, it's very intriguing and interesting, and if you like animalic, oudy, spicy types of perfumes and you want something strong that still remains unisex because of the elegant florals, give this one a chance. Just for me, it's a little bit too much. The next one we have is Botafumeiro. I'm not too sure about those names, but this one is the opposite. This was a very interesting perfume experience for me because Volcano was the first one I tried and then came this. And this is the opposite. So this has main accords of spicy, resinous, smoky. I don't know who decided on those main accords, but I would not agree. There are notes like nutmeg in here, pink pepper, bergamot, cistus, freesia, lily of the valley, styrex, musk, and patchouli. I don't feel like the notes really tell you what it smells like, because it is spicy and it is rich. It has a body to it, but it's super creamy and almost fresh at the same time. It's like a spicy body lotion. I don't know how to explain it. It's super unique. I like it a lot. I don't know if I would wear it a lot myself because it's very out there, and I do not know how people would react to it because it's so contrasting, those notes, like the spices, and you do get a patchouli in the back, but it's not as prominent as in others. But then you get this super creamy, almost aldehydic, sparkling fluffiness and freshness, and that's super interesting. Did I tell you what notes are in here? Yes. I feel like it's is there freesia? Yeah, the freesia and the lily of the valley make it very elegant and feminine smelling. There is a perfume from CK, I think it's Eternity, which has those two notes, I think. I feel like it smells a little bit like CK Eternity. And then you put a lot of spices in there and some creaminess, like a touch of creaminess to it. So this one was a surprise to me. I liked it a lot. I liked that it was something else, something you don't smell every day, but still wearable and still, I don't know, office appropriate, but you would smell like nobody else. It would be a totally different experience to other easy grab freshies. But still, I don't know, it's intriguing to me. I have to give this one a few more chances and wear it out to see if I would be interested in a full bottle, because this is not like anything in my collection. The next one is another collection, I feel like, because this is completely white, and this is Latin Lover. And sometimes with those names, with Carner, I have the feeling like they specifically named it something that does not really fit what it smells like. You will get what I mean in a second with another perfume, but Latin Lover is a floral, creamy, sweet perfume with notes of magnolia, ylang ylang, lily of the valley, it seems to be their favorite note, narcissus, jasmine, violet, white musk, benzoin, and patchouli. I felt like this was going to be like a deep, sexy, warm scent, maybe with some classic citrusy touches. But this one is an elegant lady to me. It smells nice, but Latin Lover seems so exciting, and this one is just very tame. It's like a clean, fresh, tropical floral scent with a lot of magnolia, which is one of my favorite florals, so I do like it. But it smells almost like what I said, the CK Eternity, which is a bouquet of flowers, basically. And this also is like a bouquet of yellow and white florals to me, basically. It's fresh, it's clean, it's elegant, it's easy to wear, perfect for the office. You're not gonna offend anybody, but it's not something where I'm wowed. But it would fit into my collection seamlessly. But I don't know. I just expected something else with Latin Lover. The next one is called Bobo. And this is very funny to me because one of my daughter's favorite TV series is called Bobo. And I always have to think about this animal. Bobo is a very beautiful scent. This is totally underrated. I never hear people speak about it, but it seems like to me Carner Barcelona is a brand that loves their florals and their fresh, subdued, almost like airy kind of scents. The second one, Botafumeiro, was like that, Latin Lover was like that, and Bobo is like that as well. And this one is from the White collection, I guess, and this is a fresh citrusy floral scent with notes of bergamot, mandarin, blackcurrant. You have, you guessed it, lily of the valley, jasmine, orange blossom, musk, white, amber, and vetiver. To me, this is a scent that pretty much smells like what you read. It smells like the citrusy fruits, the blackcurrant, you smell the florals. To me, it smells like a wedding scent. Yeah, to me, this is a perfect wedding scent. It smells refreshing and like it could be something that will cool you down. It's beautiful. You have delicate florals in here, not too much, not too white floral smelling, if you know what I mean, not heady at all. Also because of the citrusy fruits, which make it super juicy smelling. And then you definitely have a very airy musk. This is so beautiful. This would be an easy blind buy, I feel like. It's not the strongest perfume of them all, but if you overspray, you will smell it the whole day. And especially for the hot summer day, sometimes it's hard for me to decide on the perfect scent. And this one, because of the citrusy fruits, is such a nice take on a summer perfume without being too fruity and still remaining elegant. And it almost has something of like laundry detergent. And I could see people say that it gets in the cleaning product direction, but just on the edge. To me, I love citrusy fruits and citrusy perfumes. So for me, this is one of my faves for sure. The next one, oh my God, when I saw the notes, I mean, the name itself is enough for me to be scared, but then you see the notes and I'm like, oh my God, no. So this is called Cuirs. And this has the main accords of a woody, spicy, and leathery with notes of saffron, cumin, sandalwood, patchouli, cedar, violet, oud, leather, musk, tonka bean, amber. So I don't really like patchouli scents a lot. Oud can be like a hit or miss. Leather is usually not something I like, and to have all of those notes mixed in with cumin, it's like, oh God, oh no, what is this going to smell like? But I feel like if you want to have a perfume with those notes, this is the best version of it, because those notes can be so overwhelming, so strong, so in your face, so loud. And this one remains quite smooth and round. It's a very beautifully made, very strong, bold scent that's not sharp and too loud. I would not see myself wearing it, but I could see it specifically on a man, maybe for like a date night or for a special occasion. This is loud, people will smell you, but I think a lot of people will be intrigued if they smell you. But it's something that gives me a headache, so you would have to be very careful when spraying because it can be a lot. I mostly smell the saffron and the cumin mixed in with leather for sure, especially in the beginning. It gets smoother as it dries down. You get the patchouli for sure. But you also get the violet, and I have this violet perfume from Sol de Janeiro, the 59, and I get the violet now because I wasn't sure what violet smells like, and now I see, because this to me is very prominent in that note as well. You have the oud and there is a slight touch of sweetness from the tonka bean. So as I said, it's very round and smooth, but you do get some parts of specific notes that you smell like, and it develops. It's not a very linear perfume to me. On to the next one, which is called Marbella, and I have a full bottle of it actually, because I like it a lot. So this is another collection which is blue, and this one has the main accords of fresh, floral, and fruity. I have shown you this perfume before. It's a blackcurrant, green tea, rose, peony, peach, amber, musky scent. To me, it's super fruity, almost watery smelling, and you definitely get the green tea, but it's like a sweetened peach green tea. And the rose and the peony make it a little bit more elegant. This is so easy to wear. This is such a fun, everyday kind of scent. I do wear it quite a lot, and you can see I have a small dent going on. These are very big 100 milliliter bottles, so hard to get through for me, but still I like it a lot. And if you like green tea scents and fruity scents, this is an easy blind buy. Then we have Rockstar. And as I said, those names, they give you a specific idea in your head. I don't know if that's a good thing or not, but Rockstar is, to me, not smelling like a rock star would. So this has the main accords of aquatic, fresh, and floral, with notes of bergamot leaf, mandarin orange, lily of the valley, jasmine, orange blossom, musk, ambergris, and cedar. When I sprayed it for the first time, I smelled hairspray. And you have to know, I love the smell of like typical hairspray personally. But I do read a lot of times that people do describe scents as, this smells like a hairspray in a negative way. And to me, it's not. To me, it's positive. I don't know what it is, but it's something specific. This to me, like a rock star, I don't know, seems very like edgy and maybe smelling like something deep, a little bit sweaty, maybe animalic. And this one is the exact opposite, but maybe it's supposed to be like that. I'm not too sure. So this is a fresh, clean person that just jumped out of the shower and put on some freshly cleaned and steamed clothes. And it's aquatic. Maybe the person is standing in front of the ocean on holiday, but it's not your typical Soleil Blanc type of scent. It smells like lily of the valley for sure. It's a lily of the valley centered scent with like sea breeze. It smells kind of salty to me, but in a good way. It has something in here that reminds me of Vanilla Vibes by Juliet Has a Gun, but that one is so sweet and synthetic, and this one is not, which is why I like it a lot more. Still, it has something in here that gives me a synthetic vibe, which is not really what I crave a lot of times, and which makes it a little bit sharp. This is like a poetic perfume. Sometimes I describe you scents like that give me a specific picture in mind, that transport me to a specific place. And I love this about perfume. So this is, to me, a very beautifully made perfume. I'm just not too sure how many times I would wear it. The next one in the Discovery set is called Ibiza Nights. And you can see I have a full bottle of this one as well. And this one has the main accords of floral, fruity, and sweet, with notes of pear, mandarin orange, magnolia, ylang ylang, benzoin, vanilla, and it also has patchouli. I don't get patchouli at all. To me, this is Basically my mom in a bottle. Hi. This is clean and fresh and floral and elegant. It's timeless. It's not smelling like classic or mature, but it's not juvenile at all. And if I see pear, I immediately think of like a more sweet, juicy, more juvenile scent, and this one is not at all. The magnolia is very prominent, as well as the ylang ylang and the jasmine, basically. And you get the pear alongside of the florals, and then the vanilla should just round it out, but it's not a very vanilla heavy sweet scent. As I said, these two to me are basically easy blind buys. If you like fresh floral scents, they're perfect for spring and summertime. But this one actually, to me, if you like your fresh out of the shower florals, could be an all year perfume. The next one is from the collection with the black cap. And this one is called Costarela. And it has the main accords of fresh, citrus, and woody, with notes of bergamot, marine notes, sand, cedar, ambroxan, and amber. And to me, it sounds like it would smell exactly like, what was it called? Rockstar? The one that smelled like the sea to me. Rockstar, yes. But it does not smell like that at all. This is so nice. So to me, this is also very poetic. I imagine myself laying in the shade on the beach under like a tree, not like a beach, like beach hut, but like under a tree, freshly lotioned up. This smells like an Italian vacation. Yeah, vacation in Italy. This is what it smells like to me. At first, it seems a little bit molecule-like and woody and fresh, but then you get something sweet. I don't know what it is because there are no sweet notes in here. Maybe it's the amber. I feel like it could be vanilla, actually. It's like a vanilla lemon cream that you get mixed in with this marine note and the bergamot. You definitely get the cedar, which is one of my favorite notes. This is so beautiful. It's so beautiful. It's mass appealing, still something else, if you know what I mean. And I like it a lot. This is definitely on my wish list because it's just something easy to wear, and it's something you could wear in springtime, but this will be perfect for summer without being like a super fruity summer scent. It's like the Devotion, but more refined, not as sweet, and you get something more unisex. There's like a 5% of Devotion here, if you know what I mean. This lemony vanilla dessert type of scent. It's so nice, mixed in with the sea breeze and the woody parts. It's beautiful. And the last one is actually, I think, the most hyped out of all of them. And this one is Tardes. And I was so excited to try it out. I almost blind bought it several times because I felt like this is gonna be, it has to be my type of scent. So many people love it. And I can appreciate it for what it is, but it's just not my type of perfume. That's the verdict before I even told you what is in here. But this has the main accords of sweet, floral, and powdery, with notes of almond, rose, rosewood, geranium, plum, cedar, celery, heliotrope, musk, and tonka bean. So to me, this smells like powdered almonds and heliotrope, a lot of it, with sweet tonka bean and this synthetic, almost like plum syrup. This is the note that I don't like in here. I think if it would have something else, I would have loved it because it smells cozy and creamy and it's not too much and it leans in the direction of the Cheirosa 59, which I adore, but then you have this almost, like I said, like cough syrupy plum note that I don't really enjoy. So I'm very happy that I have this discovery set, because this way I get to discover the scents without having to blind buy them. But yeah, I was a little bit shocked to smell it on my skin, because on my skin it smelled so different than what others describe. But that's the thing with perfume, and that's the beauty of it as well. So, oh my god. Now that the, what is it called? The Costarela dried down a little bit more, it gets even more sweet and creamy and vanilla-y and lemony. This is the refined summer version of Devotion and Bake and perfumes like that for me. Definitely, it's so beautiful. So I don't have a ranking, but I, of course, love my Marbella and the Ibiza nights because I have full bottles of them. I do like the Costarela a lot. I love the Rockstar as well and the Botafumeiro. I would say these are my favorites. I love Bobo. I love Bobo as well. Let me see Latin Lover again. Latin Lover is nice, but I feel like Bobo, Costarela are my favorites. Then comes Rockstar, and then of course the other ones are favorites because I have full bottles. So these were the perfumes in the Discovery set. I have another full bottle. This is Supermoon. This is my favorite bottle of all of them. I love it. And I got a sample of this perfume a while back because I was searching for the perfect summer scent, and I love this. And this has a pomegranate note in it, which was so intriguing to me. And then I got the full bottle, and I feel like this changes its form depending on the day. I'm very unsure about it. So this has the main accords of fruity, fresh, and floral with notes of blackcurrant, mandarin orange, pomegranate, as I said, amber, jasmine, lily of the valley, patchouli, musk, and vetiver. And when I had the sample, I smelled the most amazing fruit cocktail with a side of slightly earthy patchouli, but just slightly, and a little bit of vetiver, musk, and amber. And then a few weeks later, I tried it again, and I could only smell blackcurrant and patchouli. And this type of patchouli is my enemy, and I hate it on my skin, and I was so confused. And then now that I smell it on a test strip, I don't get this patchouli kind of thing anymore. And I get the juicy, fruity fruit cocktail just with a smidge of the patchouli that just gives it some oomph and also some performance, because this one is quite strong on my skin actually. So I'm not too sure, because sometimes, as I said, I get this super nice, fun fruit cocktail, and sometimes I get this fruit patchouli, which I'm very scared of. So I'm not too sure. Let me know if you've tried this one, and let me know if you've tried any of those perfumes, which one is your favorite, which one is your least favorite, and why. And also let me know if you want another perfume brand review for me and which one you want next. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye.